Ghost Controls installation review. Poured a little 18 by 12 inch slab with 5 or 6 different pieces of conduit, including AC. That's the gray one back there. This is all still being prettied up, but that conduit is actually blue water or cold water PEX pipe, 1/2 inch, and I use that to run network cables and other low voltage signal lines. I have a 16-foot gate. It's a $70, 60-pound gate from Tractor Supply. And this is the TSS1. And what I've done so far, I'm still waiting on the zombie lock to get here, but I've got the cable coming out, going into my metal post. That second hole there is for the zombie lock when it gets here. And I've got that going into this pipe, and the zombie cable will go in that pipe. That goes over to the control box. I didn't want the control box on the fence or within arm's reach. I mean, I know if somebody wants in, they're going to get in. Also, my hinge points, I did put them both in the up direction, which means somebody can just lift the gate up. But when I'm completely finished, I'll probably tack weld a washer or something on the tops of those to lock them into place. In any case, this is the timing to open a 16-foot gate. Now, this is on a battery only. There's no solar charger, and I have not plugged it in, so whatever the charge on the battery is, that's what we've got. So I'm going to start right now. You'll hear the beep. It looks like it's about 20-ish seconds. I guess it just stopped there, so maybe 24 seconds. That's the open. And again, that's on a battery that has not been charged since it arrived. Once I get the AC plugged in, that battery will get topped off. Maybe it'll run a little faster. I don't know. It's metering out at 12.7 volts, so I think the battery has got a full charge on it, or at least the voltage on it is reasonably high. In any case, this is so far, so good. The gate is level and plumb, and it does stay at any point when I open it manually. It does not try to open further or close further. That was one of the things the manual required. The other thing I've got about 100 feet from here down inside the gate is one of those magnetic sensors. I did use the Mighty Mule one. It's a lot cheaper than the one from Ghost Controls, and that works good. Any metal goes past it, it opens the gate. And if you drive at a slow enough speed, the gate's open by the time you get up here. Now, ultimately, when all this is said and done, what's going to happen is I'm going to put a PoE power switch, network switch, that's going to get AC power from this AC line that I have yet to run up here. Once that's in there, then I'm going to use the remaining conduit to run cables out to different points along the fence and other areas up here that are 500 feet from the house to install cameras and so forth. But that is pretty much the review of the TSS1. So far, so good. One thing I do want to point out, I'm going to be integrating this into my home automation system. And for that to work, I have to be able to tie into a sensor of some sort that tells me whether the gate is open or closed. I talked to Ghost Controls, and they said there is nothing on the control board that you can tie into that will provide a signal or relay output to tell you whether the gate is open or closed. Turns out that is true, but if you open up this module, inside the module is a physical, normally open contact limit switch that's at the end of the screw bolt. So tying into that and running a set of, a pair of wires back to the control box, that will allow me to feed the status of the gate, whether it's open or closed, back to the house without having to install a secondary switch, which might be prone to alignment issues or weathering and so forth, since it'll be inside that box. That is all I've got. Hopefully it helps somebody.